All right, all right. What's going on, party people? This your man Griff. About 10:51 in the evening here on what is this? I don't even know what day of the week is it. Oh, no, I'm not about to say July, August the 27th. So downstairs in the dining room, just kicking it down here because wife upstairs sleep. My voice carries. Don't want to wake her. She's tired and been working really, really hard. Getting things squared away with her new student, getting her on track. The existing student that she had already been doing good, so her new student has kept coming along really, really well. She just picked up a transfer student about a month ago, so that young lady's doing good. And then she just finished interviewing or doing a consultation with the young lady who wants to take her instructor program for cosmetology. So, so hats off to the wife. She's doing great with her business. I'm very proud of her. So she's doing good. So I just want to go over the numbers, these preliminary numbers. Right now, I'm sitting at 106 signings for the month, based on everything that I see that I put on my calendar. And that's all the way through the 31st of this month. So 106 closings. And then last night, what I did was I did a breakdown of the first 100. Okay, and I'm gonna share those numbers with you. So 106 signings comes out to 3.5 per day, and roughly 24 per week. Okay, so we got 4 full weeks, but then I had to get the decimal version or the first 3 days, that 3 days that we had, the first, second, and third, that wasn't a full week. So did some fancy math and figured all that out. So I can get, it comes out to 24 a week. So basically I was doing 24 closings per week, 3.5 a day. Okay. And I'm not going to get into the rounding up and all of that stuff. So for signing order, now the first 100 came from 5 different entities: signing order, snap docs, signature closers, a direct client, and notary dash. Okay, so all together, between those, it came out to 100. So 48 from signing order, 40 from snap docs, 5 from signature, 5 from notary dash, and 2 for my direct client for the first 100 closings. And out of that 48 that I did on, well, let me break it down this way. So I'm gonna give you the overall, then I go back to the individual. So one of the things that I look at, and if y'all seen my other videos that I've done, and if I get a chance, I'll repost them on my community tab. If I get a chance to go through and try to find them. But one of the things that I look at is the orders that I did under 100, the orders that I did $100 and up, and then orders that I did that were just flat out over 100. So you got 0 to 99, then 100 on up, then 101 on up. This is just how I do it. This is my measuring stick to see how the money is flowing into me. Okay, so I did an Instagram earlier today, and they gave some serious numbers. One person said 12, because the question was how many orders did I do of $100 and up, which would include $100, 110, 120, 200, 300, whatever. How many closings do you think I did that was $100 or more? A couple of people put in the 40s. One person put 12. The actual number is 18, so I almost slipped and said it. So the actual number is 18. I did 18 out of the 100. So that's 18% of the orders that came in was for $100 or more. Okay. Now, the purpose of this video is also, I should have said that in the beginning, is to help you to see how the numbers can run, how they ran for me, what they possibly could run for you, so you could get a feel for what you should expect or could expect in doing this business. Now, again, this is for my area of Hampton Roads of Virginia, which encompasses Norfolk, Portsmouth, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Suffolk, Hampton, Newport News. They call that the 7 cities. Okay, so orders from those 7 cities, the first 100 of them, these are my numbers. So 18 out of the 100 was $100 or more, and 9 out of the and only 9 out of that 18 was for over 100. So that means it was more than 100, like 110, 115, 125, or 200 or whatever. So 9 of those. Okay, out of 100. Okay, out of 100, which means everything else was $99 down to, we'll just say, at least $40. Okay, because I did do a $40 signing. It was a loan modification, I think. Yeah, loan modification for $40. They threw it out there for 20. I asked for 40. They gave it to me. So for signing order, okay, and you might want to play this back again and write the numbers down and think about it for yourself. So for signing order, I did 48 closings with them. 9 of them was $100 or more, which is 18%, and 4 was over $100. That was only 8%. So 8% of the 48 that I did was for 100, or was over $100 or more, meaning it was 101, 110, 120, and then orders that was evenly $100 or more was 18%, or 9 of them. For SnapDocs, 40 orders that I did, 7 of them was for $100 or more, which came out to 17%, and out of that 7, only 3 of them was over $100. The minimum was over $100, only on 3 of them, and that was 7%. What you can see is that, and this is just the way I'm looking at it for my area, if I stood on business and said, I'm not leaving my house unless the order's for $100, for every $100, for every 100 signings that's coming through this area, I'm only getting 18 orders that possibly could be for 100. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I saw more than 18, but I was only able to get assigned 18. And the reason why is because I was already booked, either with one of those $100 or with that, or was at a time or a location that I just couldn't make work. So it's not like every order that came in, it was always the perfect order. It wasn't. Some of them were just the timing of them, or I was assigned to it, but they never got the documents ready. So I could have had more, but the documents sometimes weren't ready. The customer might have canceled. So there was a lot of different little things that kept this number from being higher. But there was way more than 18 orders of $100 or more that came through. But when you look at this, when you really just look at the numbers, I don't understand how anybody can say, unless they just got it that way, I'm only taking these orders of this dollar amount. And you got to really prove to me that you're making $7,000 or more off $100 or more orders in your area. You got to show me, because what I'm seeing in my area, it is not $100. The bulk of them the average is probably 85. Okay, might even say 80. So between 80 and 85 that I've been seeing over the last 2 or 3 months. Some companies, they're always 60. Like I got one tomorrow for 60, but it's only 15 pages. But then that same company will kick out a $60 one, and it'll be 135 pages. Go figure. So I got 15 pages for 60, but then I could turn around tomorrow and pick up an order for them for 135, 140 pages for the same $60. Do I not do it? You see what I'm saying? So you pop locking and you dancing and you're all happy over the 15 pages for 60. But then you saying, oh, well, nah, you need to pay me more. No, that's just their fee. That's just the way they operate. So the question now becomes, what are you going to do? How do you plan on taking this information and saying, okay, how am I going to craft my business? If you're going to only do a certain dollar amount, just know that that dollar amount might not be popping like you think in your area. If it's popping, then take advantage of it, hop on it, and go live your life. But if it's not, now the question is, do you really want to do this business? Do you really only want, because you're looking at 18 at $100 or more, that's a minimum of $1,800. Now, if $1,800 is enough to make a nice change in your life and your financial situation, then sit around, wait for the 18 orders to come in. And as they come in, you take them if you can get them and get a sign. And you keep going. Now, people right now are saying, well, see, that's why I'm going to work direct. See, I ain't messing with them signing companies. The direct got to have work. If the direct doesn't have work, and if you're new coming into this business, and a direct client already established with 5 or 6 notaries, and you're number 7, 8, or 9, you're at the back of the pack. You might not get nothing. So I don't see how you, and that's why I'm putting this out, because I want somebody to help me understand. If these are the numbers, the potential numbers, these are my actual numbers, but could potentially be your numbers. 100 orders, only 18 out of the 100 was $100 or more. Only 9 out of the 100 was over 100. Meaning it started at $101 or more. How do you survive on that? How do you take care of your family on $900? I don't get it. Maybe $1,200, $1,800. If it's $100 or more, minimum $1,800. How do you take care of you? How do you provide? And that's the thing that I saw. And when I recognized that for this business, I said, okay, how do I deal with that? Do the volume. So now you have to ask yourself, and if you listen to my story that I've shared, when I started this business, and once I realized how things was going, I said, the average fee that I'm seeing is $85. I need $6,000. At that time, that's what I was thinking, $6,000. And what I came out with was about 72, I think. Closings at $85. The question is, am I willing to do 72? Am I willing to do 72 closings consistently to make that money? And I'm talking about, hypothetically, the 72 are there. It is a given that I can do 72. Or the opportunity to do them is there, but will I take advantage of it? If I will, great. If I won't, okay. But I can't complain about not having money if I don't take advantage of the opportunity. So this month, 106 was available for me. I went out there and hopped on it. I have not figured out what the total that I made and what's the average and all of that. I'm still shooting at maybe 85, because that's what I've been seeing all year. If it's higher, cool. If it's lower, cool. I just deal with it and just keep plugging away. So the question is, if this is my reality and potentially could be your reality for these numbers, are you willing to go out here and still do this business? Are you willing to give it a shot? If you are, cool. If you're not, hey, leave it alone. Don't even worry about it. Just throw your hands up and just be done with it. Then the notary business isn't for you. That's why I keep sharing that you got to have your goals and you got to have your expectations aligned correctly so that you're not out here spinning your wheels and fussing about what you want to happen when it's not the reality of it. So that's all I got for y'all. Give me your thoughts in the comments. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace.